Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's midnight now here in Cairo, and this is a new edition of Panorama News. In the upcoming 35 minutes, we'll be bringing you the latest of the political, economic and sports news from all around the world. I'm Hani Saif, I'll be your host for tonight, and we'll start off with the political news, where President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi stressed Egypt's keenness in pushing bilateral cooperation between Egypt and Algeria on all levels. This came during President al-Sisi's meeting with the Algerian Foreign Minister, Ramtan al-Amamra. During the meeting, al-Sisi underscored the importance of activating joint committees to boost relations between the two brotherly countries. On his part, al-Amamra handed over a written message from Algerian President Abdelmajid Tebboune to President al-Sisi that focused on boosting bilateral cooperation in all fields, looking forward to more coordination and consultations with President al-Sisi during the next period to deal with challenges facing the region and the Arab nation. The meeting also touched on the importance of holding the next round of the Higher Joint Committee on the level of Prime Ministers during this year, in addition to holding the next round of political consultation on the level of Foreign Ministers. The meeting also tackled regional issues, including the situation in Libya and Tunisia. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli stressed on the necessity that Egypt, Ethiopia and Sudan reach a legal and binding agreement that regulates the rights of the three countries regarding the Renaissance Dam. In an interview with a British broadcast, Madbouli said that it is not good for the three countries to enter a conflict over a natural resource. He also underscored that Egypt is very keen on following up with this file by all diplomatic and political possible means to reach a way to deal with it. Concerning another issue, Madbouli stressed on the state's concern with empowering youth, which is shown in offering leading governmental posts to them. He added that there was no youth participation in politics in the past, but now it is different with having more awareness among young people. Egyptian and Saudi armed forces continued on Monday the joint military drill Tabuk 5 in Saudi Arabia. The event is held with the participation of commandos units of both countries, in addition to the participation of infantry, armored forces and support elements from specialized arms. The drill aims at reaching the utmost benefit for the participating elements in planning, administration and implementation, in addition to boosting bilateral cooperation between Egyptian and Saudi armies. Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri on Monday held a phone call with his Emirati counterpart Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, during which he inquired about the victims of 3 fuel tanker trucks exploding in the industrial Musafah area. Shukri stressed Egypt's support to the government and people of the UAE, wishing condolences for the victims and quick recovery for the injured. The top diplomat also expressed Egypt's condemnation for the terrorist attacks launched by the Houthis against the UAE.
United Arab Emirates vowed reprisals after a suspected drone attack on Monday. It blamed on Yemen's Houthi rebels triggered a fuel tank blast that killed 3 people in Abu Dhabi. The United Arab Emirates is part of a Saudi-led military coalition that supports Yemen's government against the Iran-backed Houthi rebels who have repeatedly targeted Saudi Arabia with cross-border strikes. But this is the first deadly assault on its own soil that the United Arab Emirates has blamed on the rebels, and while there has so far been no direct claim of responsibility by the Houthis, they announced Monday a military operation in the United Arab Emirates. 2 Indians and a Pakistani working for oil giant ADNOC died as 3 petrol tanks exploded near a storage facility, while a fire also ignited in a construction area at Abu Dhabi airport in the heart of the United Arab Emirates, a renowned safe haven in the volatile Middle East. Police said small flying objects, possibly belonging to drones, were found at both sides. Drone attacks have been a hallmark of the rebel assaults on neighboring Saudi Arabia. United Arab Emirates Foreign Minister said in a statement his country condemns the Houthi terrorist militia's target of civilian areas and facilities on United Arab Emirates soil. The incident follows a surge in fighting in Yemen, including advances by United Arab Emirates trained troops. The rebels also seized a United Arab Emirates flagship and its international crew earlier this month.